Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we'll be fighting another boss, Nevan. It's actually pretty interesting when you think about it, the order of bosses in this game. In Mission 1, there's none. In Mission 2, there's a boss that becomes a kind of enemy. Mission 3, there's a boss. Mission 4, there's a boss. Mission 5, there's a boss. Mission 6 doesn't. 7 has. 8 has. 9 has. 10 doesn't. And 11 has. Like, it's almost the MC5 levels of every stage has a boss. And with the defeat of this really shitty boss, we come all the way down. Also, I believe those was the Leviathan was supposed to protect the tower. Considering that he stays up there for most of it, it's kinda shitty at his job. Though its size being bloodshot is a really cool, well, shot.
So this is the next stage.
Wait!
Meta
If you're asking
commentary.
for a date, forget it. Because I make it a point not to go out with women who shoot me in the head.
Date a demon? I'm not that desperate. Besides, I really don't care for guys who stink like blood.
Did you really have to smell yourself? You're
You're
really
right.
drenched in this.
So, tell me, what's your name?
I don't have a name!
Okay, then what should I call you?
I don't care, whatever you want!
Whatever, lady. I'll leave this to you. Because I don't want to miss the party.
Who counted on you anyway?
So tonight, in that, is actually really hard to see. I have to go to the demo railings and realize that it is pretty much the only real organic one. Because it is in the bullet that she shot. Also, I say they'll be using World Guard for entire mission, but this is also the mission where we get a very interesting apple that I'll be messing around. So I'll only be using World Guard for like half of it and then switch it to another style. Uh, wait. Oh, I already have it. Should I save it for the weapon or get war with? I don't really need it. And I could get a blue orb. And I'm not going to be buying upgrades for that weapon. Whatever. I got bigger fish to fry. Let's leave these bottom feeders to her. Oh, that's a bit mean. Though, definitely not wrong. So we're here, we fight the spider enemies. And I forgot to switch off the Silverus. That's fine, might as well use it. So the reason you might want Agony Aruga for these enemies because they are weak to it. For some reason. I also like that they're not just spiders. They're like spider mantis people. Okay, that one was something in the air. But I also forgot that I have the air gun. I should have carried that. Although I don't have air carry, which is annoying. Why is that an upgrade? Why does I have to get it from this spider over here? And here, there's a bulwark fragment that I need tricks in level 2 to get, so yeah, not even going to try. I'll come back over to it off screen. What a challenging puzzle. Well, I joke about it, but there is a secret mission version of it that is actually really tough. I just like doing chip damage to them when I get there. Also, this mission for World Guards might have been a mistake. There are a lot of enemies that I know how to parry. Okay, that was awkward. Now, there we go. That's the main appeal for progress. At least for me. Okay, don't. Oh, really? Switch to the health. Wow!
You scared?
I was honestly just kinda mashing that for a quick get off me. I didn't even time it to anything. It was a good thing that it worked. And here's some more red orbs. Going up here. Which you need to jump at a very specific range. At least I think so. More red orbs. The wars restore the mass. Sacred energy and the power to part the oceans will be yours. Good to know. Well, the weapons is here, but I barely use world guards. I think I'm going to do this room and then when I return, I'll go get the weapon. I hate when they don't fire all the shots immediately. Okay, that one was a beginning talking. I always forget that there are werewolves up there. Mostly because, why are they up there? And ambrosia. The fruit that makes eyes forbidden from even touching. Says to unlock the door to paradise. Now there we go.
Come and get me.
If you're not going to swing, well, wow, I didn't go that they go all the way up. Yeah, I probably should have stopped trying to carry that effect. Also, as you saw, they're spiders, so they can obviously climb up walls. And what they do, they can shoot the weapon attacks at you that is really annoying. Instead of struggling, I usually just DT to it. I thought there was a hill in here. Well, whatever. Interesting that they respawn, considering that since the camera is supporting to them, they don't really do anything. And going up here. We get Spiral, my unironically favorite gun in the game. It gives me everything I want in a gun. Yes, it is slow, which it is a bit annoying, but you can really just point in at some annoying enemy or enemy that's trying to approach when you're doing a combo and just tell them to fuck off. Just no. Leave. And now I'll switch to Gunslinger. To show what it's like. It also should level up soon, especially after the boss. So as you can see, very slow. Can shoot in the air. You can barely make it faster by doing this, but it is something. And funnily enough, the thing that I'm using most is the normal gunshot, the gunslinger shot. I don't use it that much. It's a bit too situational useful, as you need to be in a grappling environment where it hits the enemy a bunch of times. And the combat adjudicator on the technique charge from the heavens can move me. That's a very weird way to say lightning. Energy charge from the heavens. I mean, they're not wrong. So, let's see Spyro in action. Like, look how far it launches him. And while they're tumbling, they're completely open for you. Damn it. I thought it could hit him. Like, look at that. Sure, they're going slow, but every enemy is now in a corner and open enough for me to do a combo. Which is why I also don't like using the damage that much. It trades area of effect for the damage and the stun, which is what I want the most anyway, so I don't really see why I want to do it. And up here, a secret mission that I may or may not be able to do on camera. I might cut it or give up. Destroy everything. Oh, definitely not getting it now. Okay, I finally did it. That took like 6 tries, and I feel like I was going insane because I was mostly missing just 1 or 2 objects. It's probably just stupid bottles, which are really hard to hit. But hey, as a trade-off, we get another blue orb. And a second health bar. Now that's nice. Now we just gotta kill. We can right here. And then move on to the boss.
You scared?
Huh. So, I don't know if you noticed, but the ricochet shots, you had to do all of these hits to one enemy in order to stun them. Wow. Normal Spyro does only with one shot. It looks like something can replace Norman's hand. Let's not waste any more time.
Welcome, sir. Is this your first time?
No one really talks about how really veiny Nevan is.
Of course I will. I'll treat you so nicely. You'll never want to leave.
Now that's what I'm
What the fuck was that just said, Dante? Also, she starts seducing Dante for what it seems like, well, what you're thinking about, but then she herself is the one that starts the fight. Like, this was always the plan? Question mark? Well, whatever. Here we have Nevan. I posted the fight really interesting because it is pretty easy if you know how to listen to audio cues. Which I found really interesting because when I was playing this game just for fun, I actually was playing it muted because I didn't want to disturb the rest of the family, so this boss fight kinda sucked. But that's more about me than the game itself. I was playing it completely wrong.
You'll become tired.
Also, the reason why I was okay with staying with Surplus is because she is actually weak to it. Most of the bosses are weak to Surplus. You don't really see him with the damage, but when you have to take care of the bats, it really just melts them. I also like not wasting my DT because destroying her bats gives a lot, and frustrating her late encounters, let's just say. Also, Spyro against the boss fight absolutely sucks, don't use it. It leaves me too open and it doesn't really take care of the bats that well either. Also, if you're wondering why sometimes she just stays in the middle just laughing, she's actually regenerating bats. And if you're wondering why I'm not shooting her, it's because she has so many little bats that I'm afraid to pop them while they are far away. Which in that case, she basically gets away scot-free regenerating her bats because we didn't get to her in time, which is really annoying. I also like that most of the electric type enemies actually follow up a pattern of Griffith's attacks. I don't know if charging my shots are actually doing much, especially since Gunslinger is not level up. So also because the way these fight fights work, I have a lot of problem getting a lot of style. So I try to see if alternating between firing normally and firing with circle with Gunslinger is actually doing anything. Oh, that was kinda close. I believe she could be going to a final phase right about now. Yes. And this is the reason why I like to save my BT. So if you don't have Cerberus, this part becomes really annoying because you essentially spam that attack that sucks away your life, and the only way to escape it is to pop the DT in front of her or have Cerberus and heal her off her. If you can't do either, you're going to be stuck here for quite a while. But now things goes smoothly.
You're sweet.
Jesus, that was right in the womb.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? You'd think so, wouldn't you?
All right. I'll help you. Your father was a handsome devil.
How exactly do you know?
You're not slouch yourself.
I guess Sparta was getting freaking in hell. Of course she does it like guitar. So you can strum her and play with her. The only way Dante knows how. Dante's just fucking loving it. And now we have Nevan, a weapon. I don't actually like using it, like, at all. I'm probably going to be using it for just one mission. Dante can control bats by jumping on this curious guitar. His equal attack is deadly. It's really not, it barely does anything. And now we get Gunslinger level 2. And the main quote-unquote problem with Sega in Gunslinger in this game is that for at least one level, for each gun, you don't get an ability. For example, what we got for Gunslinger level 2 is just that charge shot now charges for, well, more shots. Pistol type doesn't really change. Range storm doesn't change. Maybe he shoots faster, I'm not sure. And that seems a lot faster as well. For Spiral, maybe Ricochet is better now, I'm not sure. You still can charge it in the air. For a shotgun, fireworks just get more. I'll talk about the rest later. Now let's just see Lady beating off these things. Though joking aside, it is really important to see just how much effort has to go through to fight a bunch of prides.
Welcome back.
Not only that took forever, we did an entire stage while she was fighting all of those enemies. Of course I gotta sit in time thanks to that stupid mission.
Soon we will reach the lair of judgment. Soon we will reach the lair of judgment. Timonic Gru will finally regain its full function and lead us into the demon world. The world where Sparta's power has been sealed. And the one who will lift the
The way Archon talks about the machine is like borderline fetishes.
his own son. It
He
must be
doesn't
fought.
shut up and it's just
It must be fought.
demons, power, unleash.
Does that woman really bother you? Does that woman really bother you?
What are you talking about? What
Why
are
didn't you
talking
kill
about?
her? Why Perhaps didn't you kill because she's your daughter. Perhaps because she's your daughter. Did some pesky fatherly love
That's none of your. That's none of your.
So I'm pretty sure this is part
To
of
further your
Arkham's
study
plan,
of the
right?
black arts, you sacrificed
Because
your life.
Virgil already
You
sensed the lady was in the
sacrificed
tower,
to
so
become
surely he
a
was
devil
sense that she was
hunter,
still alive.
to become a devil hunter.
But with
Knowing
things that we
I
see
thought
later
you'd be
on,
more
this
useful
is
to me.
probably planned.
But I was wrong. But I was wrong. No wonder your attainment of power. No wonder your attainment of power is incomplete.
What about you? You're an incomplete being as well. You're an incomplete being as well. Both demon and human blood mingle in your veins. Mingle in your veins.
Shut. Shut.
It is interesting to see that Virgil is a lot readier in this game. Which makes sense, he's like 19.
Now that the final door is open, now that the final door is use for you. I have no use for you.
Which kinda creepy to think about because, you know, Nero. How exactly that went. In Mission 10, there's no boss and I'll be showcasing, well, Nevan for at least one mission. And for styles, I think I can check. Oh no, I can just go here. So at level 2, there's only more charge shots, and you can fire rapidly. Charge shots, and you can fire rapidly. And trick shot does bounces more times. Again, you don't get new abilities, the abilities just level up. Except for Artemis. Artemis always gets a new ability for each gunslinger level. Which means that if you're using Gunslinger, you probably want to use Artemis. I usually just use Sparrow as a everything gun to get Rapidly and Rapidly. But if I want to, for now on, if I want to use Gunslinger, I'll probably stick with Artemis. His spear move actually does quite a lot of damage. And now that we lock on even more, yes, it takes longer to shoot, but it does a lot of damage. But for now, let's stick to Swordmaster. We have any weapon to mess around anyway. Yeah, probably not buying that. I just wanted this to showcase it. Air raid, again, I still don't really use, except for that one secret mission. And volume up just makes more bats appear. I don't think it's worth it, especially with how expensive that is. And Bad Brief level up might be good as well, but again, I don't really use this weapon. So for now, I'll probably just save it for the last weapon. That won't really take it a lot longer for us to get. The Stone Max, is that a JoJo's ref? No, it's not. It's just a Stone Mask. So now that we're in this room, let's showcase Nevan. First of all, when you press the attack button for the first time, it pulls the weapon out. It has a really short hitboxes, so it just means that the weapon is slower to do what it's actually supposed to do, which is shoot a bunch of projectiles. I really don't like projectiles. I don't like guns, I don't like zoning in fighting games, I just don't like it long range at all. And there's multiple hold states that allow you to let go automatically. Now for the weird part about Nevan. It doesn't have different combo states the same way that you imagine because pressing multiple times is just this, and holding it just charges the weapon. So how do you get to the other combos? Well, you lock onto something, you press any direction, and then you press any attack button. For example, that is now left for Dante. He will do a different type of projectiles that goes a lot faster, but it doesn't have the last pop that makes enemies get away from you. If you hold to right, a quick get off me too. If you hold forwards, that is the single variation. Which I don't really see the difference with the level 2 version. Is it really just that it's almost 2 bats? Well, whatever. And holding back is a launcher, except you don't go up with it when you hold it. Oh right, that's a level 2 version. Well, essentially he puts the guitar on his back and shoots more projectiles. So, as you can probably guess, the reason why I hate this weapon is because it is barely mobile, you don't really move a lot with it. These combos mechanics mess me up. And I just don't like projectiles very much. Oh, and in the air, all it does is this. There's no other variation, there's no way to go down quickly, nothing like it. And now for the Swordmaster's move. So circle, a quick get off me too if the opponent is kinda armoring through your projectiles, I guess. Just a quick get off. In the air is more of a combo, but it's still really slow. And for the level 2, now that attack is actually pretty cool. I love the way it looks. But he travels so short a distance, I don't find it that useful. It's more of a all around get off me too, but if I want that, I could just do that. But now for the best attack that Nevan has and the one that I actively use. Yeah, your Marvel fans probably recognize the one. Jam Session. Just all around move that just tells everything to fuck off. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Basically, one shot at a price. I'm pretty sure Nevan is really powerful, it's just that it really fucks me up, and with enemies that are pretty mobile like Lost, I just find it way too slow. Oh, that was almost cool. So the main problem with Nevan is because his multiple attacks change from the direction and the way Dante's is staring. So it's mostly just way too awkward to use, at least for me. I constantly get mixed up, And then when I have to dodge an attack, I just can't because I usually lock out. And if an enemy actually resists this, just look how open you are. I only could I was mashing jump to the entirety of that, and I still couldn't jump. But at least now we can go here. And do this combat really quickly. I barely do that. Mostly because I can't tell the difference from what my moves are, and when they switch positions, all the commands changes and then I get confused again. It's just a mess. Also, something that I haven't talked about until now is that DT, not only do they look different depending on what weapon you're having, they also change properties. The ones that I know for sure is that Subburst gives you more speed, Nevan gives you more health, and Beowulf gives you more defense. And now we have the new generator. And now we go backtrack to the entire mission. Also up there was a secret mission that I don't want to do now because you basically need DT or Quicksilver. Alright, now we're going to introduce to this enemy. I absolutely hate them. I also don't remember what the names are, but who cares anyway. This is the worst version of them because they do this up and down bullshit. After that they'll mostly stay going straight towards you. So you can only kill these enemies while hitting them in the back. The shield parries everything. And if you try to jump above them, they will do their only attack where they poke you and knock you down. It also does a lot of damage. You don't want to get hit by it. But the enemies aren't fun. You can't really style on them very much. I believe Never straight up doesn't do anything. I don't think you can hit their crystal even if you're behind them. So yeah, that's really annoying. You can also use your guns even if you're behind them. So it's mostly just hell spinner spam. At least for that version of them. Now let's see how Nevan does against a fellow zoner. Huh, you can parry projectiles. That's cool. Wow, that's like really useful. But it's still really awkward. I was trying to do a specific attack that I guess I just couldn't. I also hate that you have to pull it out of your back first before doing all these attacks you actually want. That's the one I wanted. Alright, for now Nevan is kinda working. Oh, Dash doesn't try projectiles. Or the hitbox has come out yet. That's a shame. I just like to stay in there. Like that's fine. No, that was almost cool. If the move did a lot of damage. Oh, I guess now this is a real test for Nevan. Damn it. You see, the problem now whenever when it can launch enemies, not only you can't even do a lot of damage with it. And I feel like you like dangerously open. I feel like that shouldn't hit me, but that's fine. I swear, if that didn't I was going to miss this. And the tracking of the backs doesn't seem to be perfect, which is fine. I didn't expect it to be. No, that barely did good damage. I thought it would do a lot because it lasts so longer. And then the barrier, Jesus. The more I use it, the more I feel like Nevan is both good and bad. Like it's getting better and worse. Well, at least we can treat it to this. So the great thing about that cutscene is that if you're playing as Virtual, since this is pre-rendered, he actually does the same mannerisms as Dante, which is really funny.
Well, that was quick. Well, that was quick.
That man. Did you kill him?
So what if I did?
Kill him?
So what if I did?
Great emotional moment, and Dante gets his reaction to it. Just such a lovable asset.
He was obsessed with becoming the devil. He was so much he killed his own wife. butchered innocent people too. For that, he butchered innocent people too. He's the most vile kind of creature. He's the most vile kind of creature.
He only shoots back to parry her bullets. Like he really doesn't take this seriously. Both physically and emotionally.
To top it off, that filthy scum is my father.
Well, we have something in common. I have a dysfunctional family too.
And what would you know about family? And what would you know about family? You're a demon. This is my father. This is my family. This was all supposed to end by my hand. This was all supposed to end by my hand.
Aren't you gonna shoot? Aren't you gonna shoot? Well, that's a switch. Well, that's a switch.
Just go. Just go. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore.
Family, huh? Family, huh?
And that's the start of Note's character development. B has spent a lot of time explaining. Nevan before thinks Nevan didn't get a lot of style. Actually, I got acid style. I guess because of the Paris. So it must be because it didn't went around the map, I guess.
Where am I? Where am I? It's dark, I can't see anything. It's dark, I can't see anything.
You're still alive, I see. You're still alive, I see.
Mary? Mary, is that you? Is that
What's
you?
happening? What's happening?
Where's your mother?
My mother?
Where's your mother?
You killed her, remember? You killed her, remember?
Yes. Yes, that's right. That's right, I killed her. I killed her hands. With my own hands. What horrible thing have I done? What horrible thing have I done? I was too weak.
I'll say that it's surprising the fact that she fell for this, but I can actually see that.
Succumbed to his influence.
It's just the whole that everything that went wrong.
Father?
Like could have been fixed and one for her father. All of that.
Yes, I was manipulated. Manipulated by a devil named Virgil.
Virgil? Virgil?
He's attempting to bring the demon world back to this modern day. A world that Sparta once sealed off.
Sparta? Sparta? I thought he was a myth.
If the demons return, this world will be thrown into chaos. Stop him. Stop him. Stop, Virgil.
Me?
You're such a child. Just like your mother.
Father! Virgil.
So this
You poor thing. Didn't your mother ever teach you how to use a door?
this will be the end of this video. Also, yeah, I never using nevan again. It's been a while since we used Agni Ruja, especially with Swordmaster. Well, we'll think about that later. Because next time, you'll be doing a very interesting mission. We'll be fighting Beowulf, and this is another boss that I'll be using Royal Guard. Now, see you next time.